Welcome back, guys. This is Jay from the Crypto Arc. This is my second video on the Metaverse today. I decided to make another one because I just felt like it. All right, I'm also high too. I took a bong hit. All right, before I get started, nothing in my video is financial advice, so please do your own research. Uh, oh shit, yeah, I have no motivational quote for this one, but fuck. Okay, so yeah, market cap's over 2 trillion again. That's cool. And if you look at the volume, it has gone up. I think a couple days ago we were like around 60 to 70 billion, but today we're over 100 billion. So that just goes to show that there's a lot of transaction happening, and just based on the price of Bitcoin and everything else, it seems to be going up. But sooner or later, we're gonna take a slight correction. People take profits every now and then. But yeah, that's the current condition of the market right now. So let's take a look at why. So here we have the Fed repo going down a bit. So that would like kind of put it down. So fuck that. But when this goes up, trust me, other things will go up too. Not financial advice though. And this guy has gone down. I stated in my previous video that this was like around 2%, and then went down to 1.9%, and then boom. Now it's at 1.7. So that right there, that move was like market positive, but you can see it's kind of going up a bit. So, but I don't think it's gonna affect it that much because of this guy right here. Whoa. Crude oil price. So this is gonna keep going up, man. Because what I call it, Russia's bombing Ukraine right now. I know it's not, it's not a funny thing, but people are dying. I certainly hope this thing does not escalate. But if they want crude oil to go up a little bit more, it's just a game to them. They will push that shit. But I think there's more to it than meets the eye. You got to consider different perspectives here. I think there's multiple angles to this. I had to sip some tea. All right, before I show you that crypto pick, and I'm going to talk about, let's take a look at other articles. Even in the metaverse, you can't escape a taxman, and that is true. Why? Because everything's in the blockchain. Whenever you fucking do transaction and shit, you already taxed. There's like transaction fees. All that data is recorded within the blockchain, and also within that exchange you're using. So all that is logged. And bringing this to like the idea of taxing kids or enslaving kids, this is true as well because they're going to be playing video games which are going to have that play to earn aspect to it. So they're going to be hooked in the metaverse playing these games, and then they're going to be awarded crypto money. And then whenever they use that crypto money, they're taxed, and that gets recorded in the blockchain. And then tax and stuff is like form of slavery. But yeah, we gotta pay taxes because they're fucking borrowing it from the future and then throwing it everywhere else, not giving it to the citizens. Actually, we do get in Toronto. We got this thing called CERB, and yeah, I took advantage of that. That $2,000 a month. It wasn't much, but you know what? I used crypto to take advantage of it. Yeah. All right. The West to cut some Russian banks off from SWIFT. So SWIFT is this old dinosaur system, I think created in 1970s. And I'll explain things to you this way. Let's say you want to transfer money from one country to, let's say, another country from the east. Let's say Canada to Philippines. When you send that money, it goes from like bank to bank, and whenever it does that hop, which only occurs like in business time, weekdays, there's a transaction fee. So by the time it gets to Philippines, it's not going to be the original form. Like let's say if you send $100, when it gets there, it's gonna be like probably $6. I don't know. Just I don't know the rate, but let's just say it's not gonna be 100% from where it was originally. And what blockchain does, along with like companies like Ripple, is that they reduce that friction because it also takes time for it to go from one bank to another. Usually takes like 1 to 2 weeks, just from my own experience. But yeah, with crypto, it makes things much faster. You can send money from Philippines to Canada or vice versa within just a couple of seconds, and transaction fees much lower. So by the time it gets to the other side, it's gonna be almost 100% from where it started. So yeah, man, that's the future here. But these narratives right here are necessary to move us into the blockchain because now they can't use the Swift system. They got to rely on another system to move money. And recently, there's been a lot of what do you call it, narratives towards crypto donation. And since this thing with Russia and Ukraine is like everyone's eyes are on it, news of cryptocurrency or like this right here, these headlines right here are gonna turn into cryptos anytime soon. Yeah, people are gonna be looking at it. They're gonna be like, wow, well, they're sending money to, to this country using this crypto, and then yeah, people's minds are gonna be all over it. And as you can see, there's already a crypto donation program to Ukraine. So now there's more utilities for crypto. People are looking at this. The country is now accepting polka dots amid heavy fighting. Government tweets an airdrop event has not been confirmed. That's pretty cool. And yeah, they can do these airdrops like multiple times with the universal basic income thing. Because with that, they're gonna use CBDCs to give it to you. And in order for you to get CBDCs, you're gonna have to like fucking give away a lot of things. But yeah, you look into that yourself because it's definitely why you want to be in the other cryptos and not that. But you gotta look into it yourself. You gotta sip some tea here. All right. China can bypass SWIFT by putting digital money in play. They're already doing that with the digital yuan. I think they already started um, last month, February, with the Winter Olympics. So whoever went there is spectating gets free digital airdrops of the digital yuan. Giancarlo, fuck, I forgot how to say his name, but I think he's known as the crypto grandfather or crypto dad. I don't know the reason behind that, but he was saying that whoever spectates the Winter Olympics gets free airdrop of the digital yuan, and then by the time that person goes from like their China to their own country, they're gonna be using that digital yuan. So it just spreads that digital yuan everywhere. All right, let's see what the fuck. Oh, okay. So here's a funny thing. Ukraine's president signs law allowing central banks to issue CBDC, and this was back in July of last year. So, but in order for them to do that, they got to change the infrastructure of their banking system, and that's gonna take time. And remember, this happened in summer of 2021. Here also, where is it? Where is it? Oh, okay. National NBU has been looking into potentially launching a CBDC since 2018. It built an early prototype on the Stellar blockchain, Stellar XLM, and published a report on the subject in 2019. So they were already starting their infrastructure building since then. Now watch. Ukraine commercial bank to test digital currency built on Stellar. So now they're ready. The pilot will test an electronic what the fuck hryvnia in handling payroll for public employees along with peer-to-peer and merchant payments. So what I'm seeing is with these fucking donations, I think they're just using the war for them to have an excuse to use like these donations using crypto, and then with that crypto, let's say is Bitcoin, when they start transacting with Bitcoin, they're gonna be like, yo, what the fuck? Why does it take so long? They're gonna be sitting there waiting like probably, I don't know, like half an hour to a fucking day, wondering why it's taking so long. They're gonna be like, yo, fuck, I don't want to be in this crypto. They're gonna switch that to another crypto that's faster in transaction, like XRP. I think I don't know about Terra, man. I never use this one. XRP, XLM. Okay, of course XLM because they're fucking testing a stellar network. Tron's another one. Zilliqa is a little slow right now. KAI. And you know what? There's a shitload of them. Talk about them in my other videos. But you gotta do your own digging there. Look into ISO 222. So that's it for that one. Bedtime story on Atari. Alright, so right now, this guy is sitting at 2.8 cents. So, in my honest opinion, I think it's a very good dip. And this right here is an NYC pick as well. I think it was Dion that mentioned this. And Atari is already an established company. Started way back then, creating all these 8 megapixel games, and it might not be catered to the current generation, the Gen Zs, but to the baby boomers, it's definitely going to cater to them. And even though they're a small market right now, they're still they still are a market, so they're worth capitalizing. And who knows, maybe some of these Gen Zs and millennials might adopt this as well. They might go back, experience game back in the old days, but this time in the blockchain. So its highs were 64 cents. Currently, we're at 2.8 cents. So that's like around a 30x or something. Or 20x from here. Somewhere around there. You do your math. But I do believe it's going to go higher. And that is not my financial advice. That's someone else's financial advice. I'm not going to tell who. Alright, Atari, this is our Twitter. If you don't have Twitter, get it. Why? Because news moves faster in Twitter than any other crypto platform. But I do believe in the future it's going to move towards decentralization. So there's going to be a shift in in the social media industry. But we're just gonna have to wait and see how that plays out. So already they have almost 100,000 followers. But if you take a look, they're quite active. So once more adoption towards video games or like staying at home doing these play to earn comes, there's going to be more attention towards Atari. And since they're an established company already, they already have the fucking money to like do some crazy ass marketing. All right, let's take a look at this one. So Combinera control multiple colored balls simultaneously in this brain-ending bending puzzle platformer. So this is catered for people who like to fondle with their balls and play with balls. Alright, so this is one of those brain training games using balls. I don't know how the game's gonna be like. Oh, okay, well it gives you some gameplays here. Anyways, this is gonna be like a play to earn kind of thing. And let's see here. They're coming soon in all these different platforms. And also Atari VCS. I don't know what VCS is. But, if this is available in these other platforms, people are going to be like, some people may be like, yo, what other platforms is available on? And they're going to be like, ooh, what's Atari? Take a look at what they have to offer, because that's how these gamers are. They get bored with one game, they hop around. Eventually, they're going to go to Atari. And I think this, oh shit, Atari made this. Oh my god. Yeah, that's gonna be in the metaverse, man. Alright. Here is thegamer.com. They wrote an article. 7 funniest newspaper headline Easter eggs in video games. So here we have Paperboy. This is Atari's 1994 arcade classic. So it's like one of those old nostalgia games. And why the gamer.com is important is this. You Silver Web. You can see just in December alone, they had 28 million visitors. Before that, November, 26 million. In October, 22 million. As you can see, it's already escalating just based on that trend. So once more adoption towards video games, metaverse, play to earn comes, for sure they're gonna get more traction. And if they talk about Atari consistently, then there's gonna be a lot of money moving towards Atari because people are gonna be wanting to play these games. And if there's an aspect of making money from it, from their original investment, they're gonna have more incentives to play. So yes, Atari is also another hub for gaming, mainly the old nostalgia games. Nah, I don't think they're called nostalgia. I think they're called indie games, indie classic games. So definitely catered towards the baby boomers a little bit more. But yeah, when those guys are out of work because artificial intelligence and these robots replace them, they're gonna want to go to the metaverse to make money because they're gonna be stuck at home. They can't work. Well, they're not gonna want to work because the conditions will be so shitty. Imagine working with a mask on all the time. Man, that must suck. I would hate to be in that position. So I'm fucking grateful that I'm not in that position. Thanks to crypto and also Southside Muay Thai. Thank you so much. Okay, well, that's all I have for this one. So once again, this is on NYC pick. This was last year. I remember when Dion announced this, it was first at like 16 cents. So I'm so glad I didn't buy in then. Oh wait, actually, I did position myself in Atari or ATRI for maybe a couple of days. And I don't know what I did with it. Well, I probably got a loss, but whatever. I'm still bullish in this pick, and I do plan on acquiring more. And right now it's at 2 cents, man, or close to 3 cents. So I do see it as a good bottom, But that's not financial advice. Uh, yeah.